Hey, how's it going everyone? In today's video, we are going to talk about an 800k XP farm, then we're going to compare it to another farm and see which one is best. So with that being said, we first need to reset these dungeons instantly. The only way to do that is by using an exploit or a glitch, whichever one you want to use. I know some don't know the difference. I title my videos however, right? But anyways, you then want to go towards the consumable tab and consume a sigil. Once that has been done, you can then open up the map, locate the nightmare dungeon, then find the point of interest nearby and spawn there. The next step is quite easy. We just want to enter inside the dungeon and then teleport out. This means strictly just use the teleportation by hitting T on the keyboard, or if you're on console, you're obviously going to click down on the D-pad there and that should teleport you out. Do not leave the dungeon by using the emote wheel or even opening up the map and leave it that way. Do not do that. Instead, we want to tap T on the keyboard or downwards on the D-pad so we can exit out of here and head straight to town, as I've just mentioned a few moments ago. Now that we are in town, we can then choose a dungeon of our choice. The one that I'm going to show you today can allow you to earn up to 800k, even up to 900 if you are with a party, of course, plus those elixirs. This specific point of interest can be found here on the bottom. I call it Zarbin for short. If you are trying to travel to this exact location, you can start from Kiovashad here and then go downwards towards the south, and you should be able to make your way there quite easy. It's just a straight path. Maybe a few little weird turns here and there, but other than that, it's pretty straightforward. So let's say that we have figured out where this spot is, and we now need to travel towards the right side here, towards Blind Burrows. This right here is probably one of the best farms because, of course, Ruins of Heridu is definitely not working anymore. At least it's not as compact or condensed as it once was. Now, I have mentioned just a few seconds ago that it is the best farm. You're probably thinking, well, what about yesterday's video? And honestly, you're not wrong to question that, and you're probably confused as well as what's literally the best. So yesterday, I had shown you a great method on acquiring a crap ton of legendaries as well as XP. The only problem is some of you were not able to do this because you've already completed the quest. And if that is the case, then this is going to be your second best option here. Anyways, continuing on, we just want to travel towards the right side here, which should be the east, and then we're going to go towards the north. From here, we want to go inside the dungeon, of course, clear out the entire dungeon, and when I mean that, I mean clear it out, just like you would with pretty much any dungeon. That is if you're trying to grind for XP, right? We are now officially inside. There are going to be a few things that we want to focus on. Not just enemies, of course that is going to be the first thing you want to focus on. The second would be events. There are 2 in this dungeon that you can participate in, and I highly recommend it. You can actually earn more XP than I've done here, because if you have a crazy build, you will be able to eliminate the waves here, and man, they just spawn pretty much a crap ton at that point, at least until the timer goes down. From there is a large group of enemies that can spawn in here. Not just can, they will spawn. And on top of that, legendaries and all that good stuff can drop from this. Of course, the rares too. If you're wondering how much XP you can earn with a buddy, it's probably going to be up there in the 100Ks, I would say, because of course you do benefit from your party members and using elixirs. Now, on the other hand, if you're doing this solo, you're going to earn up to 700k to even up to 800k. What I'll be showing here at the end of this dungeon is how much XP I was able to grab. Now, first and foremost, I started off with 50,000. That's just something to take note of. What we're going to do now is teleport to the town and then click on the portal and teleport back to the dungeon. You should see that everything has been instantly reset. If you're wondering as to what's the difference to just teleporting out and waiting for about a minute or even like 30 seconds, is that you're able to hop right in and out and just be able to farm this instantly. You're not waiting, you're not killing any time, you're just diving right back into it. What you can tell right here is the map has been completely reset, so that means the fog of war is there, and what I can do is now rinse and repeat this. One of the questions I was asked previously, does this work with teammates in terms of instantly restarting the dungeon? So yeah, this is going to be a pretty bad answer. I'm honestly not too sure because I don't really play Diablo with anybody. Yeah, I'm part of the lonely squad out there. So if you're out there too, hey, what's up? So yeah, just if you're doing this with the squad, it's probably possible. I just honestly, I cannot tell you. So with that being said, we're now going to compare this with another dungeon that's sort of a hidden dungeon, and this is only available when you have acquired the Call of the Ancient quest. If you want to know how to acquire this and then pick up this dungeon here, then I highly recommend that you check yesterday's video because I go through this whole entire thing showing you what you need to do in order to pick up this quest. And so with that to the side, we are now going to talk about the differences. The difference between this quest dungeon and the dungeon that I just showed you previously with the Burrows is that this one right here will give you a high chance of picking up a unique and a legendary item. For example, right here you can tell that I just received a unique ancestral item. This is pretty neat because I don't think I've ever received one, so this is my first. Some phenomenal stuff is going on in this dungeon, and I highly recommend this one, although if you cannot do it, then hop over towards the Burrows. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video so far. If you have, make sure that you are subscribed if this is your second or third time coming by, or heck, if it's your first time. Click that red subscribe button, let me know down below, and make sure you're notified. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I will try to reply back within the first hour or two, and appreciate everyone that is currently subscribed and is a member. And not to mention, if you came by the stream yesterday, thank you so much. And if you want to follow me, what you can do is click the link down below in the description or in the comment there that will be pinned, and it will take you directly to the Twitch. So yeah, I've said so much in this video. Thank you all, and I'll see you all in the next one.
The calling feels strong here. I can feel